A flamboyant afternoon, sir. We are the reporter, the group 3, and our topic is the symbol line on trench warfare, World War One, and science, technology, and society. Let us now come to the introductions of our topic. Imagine if automobiles were only owned by a class members of society, extremely high priced and valued by only a small percentage of American society. So, sa dukon kuno ng mga panahon, an automobiles or ang mga sasakyan is available la siya for the um, magyaman la. Diri sira available sa mga poor, sa mga pobre nga ni. Diri sira available sa mga pobre, which is nagakayon sila stereotyping. This is what this life was like the first few years of the 90s. However, when the 1930 rolled around, Henry Ford decided he was going to change the industry. Ford declared that when I'm through about everything, we'll have one. Ford's assembly line starts ruling in 2009. By December 1st, assembly line start. By the December 1st, automobile assembly line was implemented at the Ford's Motor Company of Highland Park, Alliance Figure 1. By the December 1st, automobile assembly line was implemented at the Ford Motor Company of Highland Park, Alliance. The assembly line was a pivotal invention of the Industrial Revolution. Exponent was exponentially developed at The assembly line was a pivotal invention of the Industrial Revolution that exponentially developed the automobile industry starting in the early 1900s. With its impact still present today, the assembly line opened the door for more technology evolved over time to improve the efficiency and positively affected society. So, nag-iba lang ini nga era pananaw sa 1913 nga giniba ni Henry Ford nga sa 1913 ginkuan nira nga giniba nira ang price nga dapat ang iba kon kuno magkayaon nat sa kanila sarili that they could own one from a affordable price, and as a result the automobile become more accessible for everyone. And as of now, affected la siya gihapon and mas naging successful pa ang Ford, di ba? Yon nakit na imodyan ang mga brand sa sarakyan, which is Ford. Let us come now to the evolution of Ford's model. The assembly line was a new technological idea that opened up the door for future technology by vastly cutting down the production time of automobiles in the early 1900s. Before this creation of the line, Ford's factories ran in a simple, base-level way. Factory workers were stationed throughout the factory assembling parts spread out on the door of Ford bore. As the Model N was assembled, it was pushed down the line as workers added on their assembled parts along the way. 2009, shortly thereafter, Ford's method developed slowly with the assembly of the Model T included 84 detailed steps. This only means that assembly line greatly reduced the time of the need produce automobiles in the early 1900s. Over time, Ford improved this system by breaking production into detailed steps, such as the 84 steps process used for the Model T, which increased efficiency and faster car production. Let us come now to Ford's assembly line starts ruling in 2009. After many years of attempting to further develop his automobile production, Ford's goal was to create a method of production to cut down both the cost and production time of the model automobile. Ford was also intended to lower the price his automobile for it to be available to a larger majority of society rather than solely the high class. With the many goals in mind, he discovered that assembly line, a series of workers and machinery, a formative order that assembled automobile parts in extremely effective manner, that implementation of the symbol decreased the time it took to produce the Model T from over hours to only 2.5 hours. However, when implementing machinery to cut production, the time has this led to a vast of decrease the number of needed factory workers. So nga di man nga part is introduce ni Ford an assembly line to the lower cost and production time of the Model T to the automobiles so that it could be affordable to the general public and para diri ilaan mga magyaman and maka-avail sa mga automobiles or sa mga sarakyan para lahat ang mga yaon-yaon or mga purita ganon. By organizing workers and machines into a continuous production process, mas naging efficient na siya gamiton and mas nag-less ang mga workers kay mas napapadali naan pag-assemble sa mga automobiles.
Here is the continuation of video. By producing a much higher quantity of automobiles at a much lower cost, this permitted the Ford Motor Company to supply the Model T at only $300 instead of $850. As time went on, production continues to increase and more Americans were able to obtain the once idealized professions, also by decreasing the production time and cost of the Model T. More time and money was dedicated to advancing technology of its time to begin transition into the technology presents today. Dahil sa maraming kusi ang ginawa ng maraming halaga, kaya ng Ford na ibinenta ang Model T sa halagang $300 na lang imbis na $850. Ibinenta ito dahil sa murang halaga. Sa pagtaas naman ng bilihin, habang tumatagal, mas dumadami pa ang ginagawang kotse kaya mas maraming Amerikano ang nagkaroon ng pagkataong magkaroon ng kotse. Dahil bumaba ang oras at gasto sa paggawa ng Model T, mas maraming pera at oras na inilaan para maganda. Over 100 years later, it is not a surprise that the assembly line is still implemented not only in the Ford Motor Company but in automobile manufacturers across the country. While it is present today, Figure 3 displays the many alterations that have been made to transform the line in the Chicago plant into even more complex space of technology. New Cars 2015. According to the Ford Motor Company published article called 100 Years of the Moving Assembly Line. Updated technology now allows the Ford business to produce 16 cars every minute, completing 6 million in total in 2013 alone. Innovation 100 years 2013. This quick production automobiles allows Ford Motor Company to remain towards to the automobile industry today. Yet while they are still towards the top, the company is still making strides to remain leading the industry via additional technological advances. The Ford Company, mahigit isang siglo na ang nakalipas, hindi nakapagtataka na ang paraan ng paggawa ng kotse assembly line ay ginagamit pa rin ng Ford at iba pang kumpanya. Maraming binago sa paraan ng paggawa sa planta ng Ford sa Chicago para mas maging moderno. Dahil makabagong teknolohiya, nakagawa ang Ford ng 16 na kotse kada minuto at makatapos ng 6 na milyong kotse noong 2013. Patuloy na tagumpay dahil sa mabilis na paggagawa ng kotse. Mananatiling tagumpay ang Ford sa industriya ng sasakyan. Patuloy silang gumagawa ng paraan para mapanatiling nangunguna sa tulong ng teknolohiya.
American criticisms. While the innovation and advances of the assembly line had many positive outcomes, it was often criticized because of its few negative outcomes. With the implementation of additional technology throughout the assembly line, necessary for human workers began to decrease. Additionally, anytime an aspect of the line was broken or removed, workers on that part of the line were often laid off. November 2013. The initial benefits of increasing production and decreasing cost were highly prized by Americans. But when the cost of exploitation of workers and mass unemployment followed, people were not quite as sold on the idea of assembly lines. So my explanation of American criticism is, ang assembly lines sa kabila ng mga pag-unlad nito ay naharap sa kritisismo dahil sa mga negatibong resulta. Ang pangailangan para sa mga manggagawang tao ay nabawasan at ang mga manggagawa ay madalas na natatanggal kapag nasira ang mga bahagi ng linya, habang pinuri ang pagtaas ng production at pagbaba ng mga gastos. Ang pagsasamantala sa mga manggagawa at malawakang kawalan ng trabaho ay humantong sa pagkadismaya. Assembly lines effects on society. After years of implementing the assembly line at the Ford Motor Company, the innovation spread was around the country. Not only were assembly lines exalted in car manufacturing, assembly lines were present in manufacturers of many expertise. As assembly lines were implemented in industries across America, society was greatly affected by the new means of technological production. Assembly lines lead to corporations lowering the costs of their goods and producing more high-quality products. Ford's assembly lines turned 100 2013. This in return generated higher profit for American businesses, leading to an increase in wages for succeeding companies' workers. Effects on society is matapos itong ipatupad sa Ford, ang inobasyon sa assembly line ay kumalat sa buong bansa. Napiktuhan nito ang lipunan sa pamamagitan ng bagong teknolohikal na pamamaraan ng production na humantong sa pagbaba ng mga gastos ng mga korporasyon at paggawa ng mas mataas na kalidad ng mga produkto. Nagresulta ito sa mga mataas na kita para sa mga negosyo at pagtaas ng sahod para sa mga manggagawa ng kampanya.
Hey, sir. My name is Gijon P. Espanyo. I'm a reporter for this topic. It's all about the French warfare and World War. What is French warfare? Ultimately, location and circumstance affect the duration of French warfare. However, it is most often defined as tactical war strategy, in which opposing armed forces attack counterattack and defend from relatively permanent system trenches dug to one another. French Warfare 2019. The origin of this tactical strategy can be traced back to French engineer Sébastien Leprestre de Vauban in the 17th century, where he designed them to aid in approaching forti- fortifications artillery free without casualties. Casualties. The structures of these trenches was the parallel and concentric to the perimeter of the defense and connected by radical zigzag trench designs. Trench warfare 2019, despite its origin, uh, the prominence of this war tactical strategy was not introduced until the First Battle of the Nîmes and WW1 by German forces as Germany pushed Paris was halted. General Erich von Falkenhayn, fearful of losing the German-occupied parts of France, Belgium, and Sokoto troops, Dig, and which led the forces implementing the sea. Tandaan na ang warfare ay isang paraan ng digmaan na lubos na mapanganib, malungkot at may malaking epekto sa pisikal, mental na kalusugan ng mga kasundalo at mamayan. Bagamat ito ay ginamit sa mga pangunahing digmaan tulad ng unang digmaan ng Pandaigdig, hindi ito mayroong magagandang dulot sa kahulugan ng positibong benepisyo na kusa nitong dala. Gayunpaman, maaring tingnan ang ilang hindi sinasadyang result sa naging bunga nito bagamat hindi ito sapat na dahilan para ituring itong kapaki-pakinabang. Una, pag-unlad ng teknolohiya. Dahil sa kahirapan ng labanan, ang mga trenchera nagkaroon ng pagsisikap na bumuo ng bagong kagamitan tulad ng tangke, gas, nakakalason at may mas epektibong baril, bagamat ang mga ito ay ginamit para sa palakasin ang harasan ng digmaan. Pangalawa, nagpapalakas ng pagkakaisa ng mga sundalo. Sa gitna ng kahirapan at kapanganib na minsan ay nabubuo ang matibay na ugnayan sa pagitan ng mga kasamahan ng digmaan, ngunit ito ay bunga ng kalungkutan at hindi positibong sitwasyon. Pangatlo, pag-aaral tungkol sa pagpigil sa digmaan. Ang karanasan ng French warfare ay nagbigay ng mahalagang aral tungkol sa kalagahan at maghanap ng paraan para iwasan sa ganitong uri ng labanan na nag-aambag sa pagbuo ng mga patakaran at sa pandaigdig at kapayapaan, ngunit ito ay nakuha sa malaking halaga ng buhay. Sa huli, ang French warfare ay naging simbolo sa kawalan ng katwiran at karasan ng digmaan. Walang tunay na magagandang dulot na maaaring ibigay ito, hindi nagugnay sa paglaban sa kanyang sariling kalikasan.
Hello everyone, I'm Lloyd Soryo. My topic assigned is all about trench construction, strategic use, and affordability. During World War I, especially on the West Front, trenches were built in three main rows: the front line trench, the support trench, and the receiver trench. Their rows were typical trenches were about 6 feet wide and 8 feet deep, and they were built in a zigzag pattern to prevent enemies from firing straight down the line. Trenches contained dunk boards, fire tips, sandbags, and barbed wires. Dongbirds were placed 1.5 feet above the ground to help drain water and allowed soldiers to walk safely. Fire tips also raised 1.5 feet, allowed soldiers to shoot at the enemy. Sandbag create protective wall, with the parapet at the front and the parados at the back. In front of the trenches, 3 layers of barbed wire were added to stop enemies' attacks. Despite their complete design, trenches were cheap and quick to build, mainly requiring manpower and low-cost materials such as wood wire, shovels, and sandbags, often filled with whatever soil was available. On average, 450 men could build 820 feet of trench in 6 hours, or about 137 feet per hour. It means po na ang naging strategy po dati sa mga soldier when it's come in especially in western front. So nagkamay daw sila strategy para maghimo trench, kumbaga maghukay san lupa sin mayon ka halwagon nga 6 feet, tapos ang kahalad mo is 8 feet para pagtaguan sa mga soldier. Din nakakuanin siya, naka zigzag siya, naka zigzag pattern para kung magkukuan man siya, kung maglalaban-laban man, kung magpupusil ang kalaban, diri masyado maigo dayon basta sira kay naka zigzag nga, napoprotektahan sira. Din ang gingamit niya nga tools para maghukay sa lupa is shovels din, kahoy na parang kahoy siya na halaba, din gingamit niya paghukay. Din ginhimo ito nila pananggalan parang very good makadok ang kalaban, pati ang lupa nga kana nahukay ginsulod nila sa sandbags para maprotektahan din sa tap sa kanra hukay. Physical and mental state of soldier. While trenches protected soldiers from enemy fire, they also create serious danger. Flooding from heavy rain caused trench foot, a painful and deadly condition caused by long exposure to wet condition. That's lead up swelling, numbness, blisters, gangrene, and something ditch. During World War I, trench foot killed over 75,000 British soldiers and 2,000 American soldiers. Arthur Savage, a British soldier, remembered the terror of seeing men cried because their trained foot hands turned gangrenous and they know they would lose a leg. Disease was another major threat in the trench. Illnesses such as influenza, malaria, tuberculosis, malarial disease, and teeth fever spread quickly due to bacteria from rats and lice. Dead soldiers was often buried, which they felt are not buried at all living bodies, exposed to the sun for several days, which attracted more rats. The rats' expectations become so severe that rat catchers had to be hired. In 1917, Captain Lionel Crouch wrote to his wife that he could not sleep because his dugout was overrun with rats. Their harsh conditions, battling disease, rats, and poor sanitation played a major role in the death of hundreds of thousands of soldiers lived in the trenches. So this time, nag, ah, nagkamay sin mga danger sa mga soldier sa nakadto sa sulod sa trenches nga nagdulot sin transport o pamamaga ng paa, tapos mga paltos, tapos na mayroong posible na madunot siya din magiging possible na maut dan siya siki. So that time na siton may ito ang gintikangan sa mga soldiers sin sakit sin mga dangerous, then nagkamayda sila sin mga trangkaso because of the rats din mga dead soldier nga nakadto sa sulod sa trench san sobrang kadamo sa rats nga nakadto, tapos marigna na masyado, so nagkayon sila trangkaso, malaria, transfever nga nagdulot sin kamatayan sa iba nga soldier. Din sa mga soldier na iba nagkukuan parang nakakuha na sila, may na nagtatarangis iton sa time. According to Captain Lionel Cruz, akan niya asawa, diri na nakakaturog because iton nga mga sanhi san rats or mga sakit nga nagdudulot sin sakit nga san mga tao or soldiers nga siton sa gera, that World War I. That's all po. Thank you.
Forecast of World War I. World War I introduced trench warfare on a massive scale, transforming how battles were fought early in the war. Armies relied on traditional defensive strategies such as holding higher ground or protecting towns, but the German order to dig and shift the conflict toward trench beside defense. This tactic became the most prominent on the Western Front, where French-German forces fought in trenches from 1914 to 1918. The result was prolonged statement in which neither side gained significant ground yet but suffered losses about 400 combined casualties. Western Front 2019. Although trenches were highly effective for defense, their nearly impenetrable nature made attacks extremely costly and slow, forcing militaries to rethink gear strategies. This led to major technological developments during the war, including the creation, use of heavy artillery, machine guns, and tanks, all of which were designed to break through entrenched enemy lines and ultimately reshape the technological landscape of warfare. And mental state of soldiers. Trench life did not only harm soldiers' bodies, it also damaged their mental health. Soldiers constantly lived beside the corpses of dead comrades in the trenches, and many more bodies lay in no man's land between the opposing sides. Simpkins 2014, seeing these bodies every day added to the emotional stress and fear that soldiers already face. The most serious physiological effects was shield shock caused by non-stop exposure to artillery explosions, gun, and chose it left soldiers exhausted, miserable, dizzy, and unable to concentrate. Doctors later learned that shell shock come from the impact of bursting shells disturbing the brain's cerebrospinal. Between 1914 and 1918, nearly 80,000 British soldiers suffered from shell shock. Many who became unable to fight deserted or disobeyed orders, and 304 British soldiers were martialed and executed because of this condition. Some soldiers were driven insane, with a few committing suicide, while others developed PTSD, which affected both their personal and family lives.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir. I am Dugin Prisa, and this is my part in our report. So, this report discussed the evolution of Ford's Model T and the development of the assembly line, which played a very important role in the history of industrial production. The assembly line was a new technological idea that opened up the door for future technology by vastly cutting down the production time of automobiles in 1900s. Before the creation of the line, Ford's factories ran in a simple base-level way. Factory workers were stationed throughout the factory, assembling parts spread out on the V or F floor. So, in 1900s, diri po organize ang paghimuin mga auto kumbaga mano-mano pala. So, ang mga trabahador ni Ford ay gumagawa ng iba't ibang bahagi ng kotse sa magkakahiwalay na lugar ng pabrika. So, ang mga trabahador is kailangan pa nila maglipat-lipat sa lugar para mabuo ito nga car. Dahil siton, inaabot ng mahigit 12 hours bago matapos ang isang sasakyan at napakamahal ng gasto siton sa era mga production. Next as Ford's assembly line started rolling on 2009. So after many years of attempting to further develop his automobiles production, Ford's goal was to create a method of production that cut down both the cost and production time of the mobile T automobile. So Ford also intended to lower the price of his automobile for it to be available to a large majority to society. So rather than society, the high class. So in this time or in this era is inilunsad ni Henry Ford ang Ford Model T. Ang kanya goals ito nida is magkayaon hin isa nga sasakyan nga matibay, simple, tapos abot kaya para sa mga karaniwang mamamayan. Hindi lamang para sa mamamayan, kundi sa mga nagraang mga taon is wala lat giha pagbabago sa kanila production. Traditional pa rin ang paggawa ng mga ito kaya mahinay lagi hapon ang kanila production. So in 1913 is ipinakilala ni Henry Ford ang moving assembly line sa kanyang pabrika sa Highland Park ngayon sa Michigan. So, si tunsit nga time is nagkayoon na sin pagbabagoan kanara production. So, kung sa 1900s is inaabot sira sin 12 hours bago mahuman ang sayo nga sasakyan. Di sa 1913 is napaikali hanggang 3 ka oras ang kanya lamang. So in 2009 na nga is mas naging maayos na ang sistema sa assembly line. Binabaan gastos sa production kaya ibinaba rin ang presyo ng Ford Model T. Dahil dito mas naging ordinaryong dahil dito mas damo na ang pamilya nga nakapalit sin sasakyan because of the low price. At naging simbolo ang Model T ng mass production.